Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. If this is not your first time here, and welcome if you are. I'm Alira and I am literally the girl boss of your dreams. So I do it all. I'm a kindergarten teacher, I'm a business owner, I'm a nonprofit founder, I'm a newly fiance. So yeah, we're about to get our lives together and we're gonna talk about the 12-week year and how to quarterly plan. Alright, so the way the 12-week year works is you break it down into 5 aspects. You have health, home, finances, business, and your personal life. I will list everything up here just in case I'm talking too fast. So first things first with health, I always try to set like attainable goals for those 12 weeks. So you can go as small as like within these 12 weeks, I want to build a habit of meal planning or meal prepping rather. Or you could say something like, I want to lose 10 to 15 pounds. Something that you know you can reach in those 12 weeks. Like I wouldn't just go off the wall and say, I'm going to lose 100 pounds. It ain't that deep, y'all. 12 weeks is going to fly by before y'all know it. The next thing is home. That is very different for different people. Take it how you want to, but like for me, home is where I live. Home is my bills, all those different things. So you can set something as small as like redoing a room in 12 weeks or getting new furniture in 12 weeks, like whatever it wants to be. Again, make sure that it makes sense for you and your household. The next thing is finances. This is always tricky at the beginning of the year because everybody wants to start budgeting. Everybody wants to start saving. Be realistic again for those 12 weeks. Don't say you're about to save $1 million in 12 weeks. Very unrealistic. You can say something as small as like, I would like to save $50 a week, or I want to save $1,200, anything of that nature, but make sure that it's obtainable again because you don't want this process to be overwhelming. The next thing is business. Everybody does not have a business. I understand that, but everybody also has a business mindset in today's world. Like in today's generation, you have to have a business mindset in order to survive. For me, I have my business, Alira Pageant Company, and then I also have my nonprofit, Girls with a Vision. So this one is a little more like drawn out for me because I do have a lot of business goals along with my personal life. So again, make sure that one makes sense for you. If you need to scratch that one out completely, do it. Do not become overwhelmed. I do feel like starting a business in 2024 is a smart idea only because stuff is high, y'all. Like people are not making it off one income. I'm sure everybody knows that is watching this. That's why you're good trying to get yourself together. But just be very realistic. Like I wouldn't say start a business and like set a goal of like making $1 million in 12 weeks. Be realistic again. If you are just starting a business, I will honestly say within my first quarter, I want to get my business off the ground. I want to get all my paperwork taken. I want to get all my paperwork taken care of. Like, make sure it makes sense. Okay, that's gonna be the biggest thing of this video. Make it make sense in 2024. Okay. So the next thing is your personal life. As I mentioned in the beginning, y'all, I do it all. I'm a kindergarten teacher. I'm about to be married. Like, it's a lot going on in my personal life. So a lot of this time in my life is around wedding planning. It's around learning how to become a wife before I become a wife. Learning how to pick up on like my motherly ways. Like, y'all, life is about to be completely brand new for me. I'm not really like one of those people to say like I'm nervous, but I'm more like excited about everything that's to come because I know God is in control of everything. So yeah, like take your personal life and make it the best you can make it. 12 weeks is going to be over in no time and you're going to be able to set more goals. So really with personal life, I would start off small and like let those goals get bigger and bigger. Like by the end of the year, if you know you want a new car, maybe in these first 12 weeks, you need to start aligning different things for your credit. Maybe you want to save money for a down payment. Like, make sure your steps are also going towards a bigger goal. Like, I always tell people, your action plan is the most important thing that you can do. Planning is cool, but I can literally sit here and tell you 10 things I want to do next year. If I don't make an action plan for each thing, it's never going to happen. So you have to also be realistic with what you are setting in order to make sure that you have the time after work, before work, during work, whatever the case may be, to make sure that things happen. We don't want to just start putting stuff on the calendar and saying, oh, I know God gonna make it work, but then we leave it alone, and here we are at the due date, and we didn't put in no work for it, baby. Like, God don't work like that. I don't know about y'all, God, but my God don't work like that. Faith without work is dead. So you have to make sure that you're ready to do your part at all times. So back to the notebook. My biggest thing about my notebook is brain dumping, and I think brain dumping is important before you can even start your quarterly planning. When I say brain dumping, like, get it all out. Whether it is hairstyles, nail styles, financial goals, health goals, like whatever it is, write it down. So when you are planning, it's not like straight off the dome. You're not rambling. You're not trying to figure different things out. Jot it down and go from there. Like, pull different things out of your brain dump and then start analyzing them for the right time. Next thing is really just having a good, firm accountability partner. I'm not one of them girlies to say, be private, do your big one and pop out later, but you also have to be very mindful of who you include in your circle when it comes down to being your accountability partner. Your best friend is not always your accountability partner. Your mom is not always your accountability partner, and so on. Like, find somebody that's gonna get down in that dirt with you, and y'all gonna find a way. Like, for me, my little sisters are my accountability partner, and my man is my accountability partner for different reasons. Like, my sisters can't hold me up to everything that he's holding me up to, and he can't hold me up to everything that my sisters are holding me up to. So sometimes you can find everything in one person. Sometimes you need more than one. It just is what it is, and your goals also, depend on that. I also feel like having your partner be your accountability partner is very different, especially now that we're about to be married. We have different things that are about to be combined. We have different families that are about to be combined. So, like, it's a lot in that world. We might and might not make a video on it later, but like, our 12-week plan, baby, we get deep. Like, we about to be one, okay? Everything, meaning everything, is laid out on the table, and we sort it out for what it is and what it ain't. Simple as that. But just to kind of like wrap it up, I don't want this video to be too long. I always tell people, do what works for you. Don't allow anybody to overstep your boundaries. Don't overstep your own boundaries for other people. If you need to say no, say no. If you need someone to say yes and they say no, you need to find another route to make things happen. Simple as that. I also feel like people have to be more mindful about moving and adjusting their goals as needed. Just because I'm setting certain goals right now for the next 12 weeks, that does not mean 6 weeks in, I can't tweak it a little bit or figure out a different way that I have to go about it to make sure that it happens when I'm ready to check in for the end of quarter one. Like I said earlier in the video, we are getting out of survival mode. Like, do not allow somebody to tell you the 12-week year is silly. Don't let somebody to belittle you for trying to get back on track. Don't let anyone tell you it's too hard. Don't let anyone tell you that it's stupid. Like, do what is best for you. Do what works for you. Do what makes sense for you. 2024 is your year, no matter what. Make it that way and keep it that way. I will see y'all in the next video. Y'all already know my inbox is always open. I try my best to reply as much as possible. Follow me on all my social medias. I will keep y'all updated with my 12-week year. And I hope that y'all do the same with me. Tag me in any of your posts. Send me DMs. Do whatever works best for you. And that's that. See y'all later. Bye.